So today we are going to talk about hormonal control during menstrual cycle. So what are the hormones controlling the whole menstruation or we get the menstrual cycle? So basically it all starts with the uh, uh, hypothalamus. Hypothalamus sends the signal to anterior part of pituitary. Okay. Via which hormone? So basically GnRH, that is gonadotropin, gonadotrophic releasing hormone. Okay. Now, anterior part of pituitary releases two hormones, FSH and LH. So, FSH is a follicle stimulating hormone. So what do you mean by follicle stimulating? That means if the follicle, or we can say the ova, is in growing stage, like from the primary oocyte to secondary oocyte, so the enlargement of that ova is basically done by follicle stimulating hormone. And luteinizing hormone, the name says luteinize. That means it will help in ovulation. What is ovulation? That releasing of uh, secondary oocyte from the ovary is known as ovulation. So why do we need to do ovulation? For the process of fertilization, because of the secondary oocyte releases in the fallopian tube, and the sperm goes in the fallopian tube and did the fertilization process in the ampulla stomach junction. Now FSH will do two functions. Okay, one is uh, growth of follicles, and when the follicle cells, or we can say primary oocyte, or like uh, oocyte will grow inside, and now they start to secrete an hormone which is known as estrogen. And now what estrogen will do? Estrogen will repair the uterus lining. Okay, I'll start from here. Pituitary, FSH, and LH. Okay. Now FSH will help in the growth of oocyte. Now, after the oocyte will grow, it will help in the secretion of an hormone, like after secrete hormone, that is estrogen. Okay. LH will do ovulation. Now, because of ovulation, corpus luteum form, inside the ovary, and corpus luteum secretes progesterone. These are the two gonadal hormone, or we can say gonads, progesterone. Sterone. Okay. Now, estrogen will secondary character development, and one more is there, that is repairing of the uterus lining, because during menstruation the endometrium lining of the uterus will shed, so that will be repair will be done by estrogen, repair of uterus lining. Okay. Now, one more thing estrogen will do, it will give the negative feedback, or we can say it will inhibit the secretion of FSH, but it will promote the secretion of LH. Why it is promoting? Because till now, when the estrogen is secreting, till now ovulation is not done, and for the process of ovulation, we know that LH, we need LH, so it will inhibit FSH and it will promote the LH formation, not formation, LH release of LH. Okay, that is luteinizing hormone. Now, what happened? Corpus luteum will secrete progesterone. Progesterone will do all the like repairing, not repairing, thickening of uterus lining. Thickening of uterus lining, and if the fertilization will done, then mammary gland development, or we can say secretion of not milk will be secreted by prolactin, but like formation of milk will be done by progesterone, or mammary gland developments. And one more thing is there, that is implantation of fetus in the uterus will be done by progesterone also, like development of characters and thickening of uterus wall. Now, after the formation of progesterone, what progesterone will do? Progesterone will give negative feedback on both the hormone, that is FSH and LH. So inhibit. So inhibit the secretion of both LH and FSH. So one thing is there, gonadal hormone is there. One is estrogen and the other one is progesterone. Estrogen will inhibit the secretion of only FSH, but it will promote the secretion of LH. While progesterone will do what? Progesterone will inhibit the secretion of both the hormone, that is FSH and LH. Now, what happened? Basically, FSH and LH will give a negative, or we can say negative feedback to the pituitary, and now pituitary will give the negative feedback to hypothalamus, that is from where all the signals has generated. So it will stop out. So this whole is a hormonal control during menstrual cycle. So in menstrual cycle, we know a stage is there where the follicle will develop. A stage is there where the ovulation done. After ovulation, what will happen? Corpus luteum formation take place. So during the corpus luteum formation, progesterone level will be also be rising, because corpus luteum will secrete progesterone. After that, corpus luteum degenerate, so progesterone level will also be degenerate. And whenever the progesterone level degenerate, that means inhibiting signal will be blocked. So again, FSH and LH start releasing, and again the whole process will be start. So yeah, that's it. Thank you.